is must in that situation. But still now only 22% area is under drainage at the global level. In India, 6.73 million hectare area is salt affected, and 3 million hectare area is waterlogged in different canal commands. Out of 3 million hectare area, 1.1 million hectare area is from vertisols in different states of India. And in India, 151 districts out of 475 districts are affected due to this problem. This is the just this table I am showing about the state-wise distribution of salt affected area. Just I will show this graphically also. If you will not care, if you will not take effective measures to combat the waterlogging and salinity, this area will increase or will rise up to 11.7 million hectare up to 2025 year. Yeah, this is the graphical presentation. Highest area is in Gujarat, followed by Uttar Pradesh, and Maharashtra ranks third in case of salt affected area. In Maharashtra, 0.423 million hectare area is sodic. Actually, sodic area is highest in Maharashtra, followed by saline soil and then waterlogged soil. This problem was spread all over Maharashtra, wherever irrigation is there. Irrigation, either canal or either lift irrigation, this problem is spreading in that areas, especially in different river command areas, Krishna command area, Godavari command area, Varna command area, different Panchaganga command area, different rivers are in flowing in Maharashtra. In that command area, the problem of salinity, sodicity is increasing day by day. Yeah, Western Maharashtra is a very productive area, but this is also facing salinity, sodicity, and waterlogging problem, especially Sangli, Kolhapur, Satara, Pune, Ahmednagar districts are severely facing the problem of salinity, sodicity, and waterlogging. Vidarbha region is also facing uh, in Akola, Wardha, and Amravati districts. This problem is rising. Then Marathwada, Aurangabad, Parbhani, Nanded districts are facing the problem of salt-affected waterlogging situations. In Konkan, coastal salinity is the problem. This is in Sindhudurga, Ratnagiri, and Raigad and Thane districts. Okay. This situation, yeah, the waterlogging situation is very common in a medium to deep black soil, and especially in rainy season, because surface waterlogging is a main problem under vertical soil in a rainy season. This peak I have shown in previous lecture also, but why I am showing again, because this problem is very severe. Surface waterlogging is also next problem, second type of waterlogging, and this was created due to over irrigation or monocropping like sugar cane. Uh, in case of if you define the waterlogging, farmer in farmers language, when water comes or water ponded on the surface, they call as a waterlogged soil. But in scientific language, uh, if the subsurface waterlogging level or water table level is beyond 3 meter, then we can say that our site is our land is free from waterlogging. And if it is in between 1.5 to yeah, if this water table is in between 2 to 3 meter, then we can say that that soils are potentially waterlogged. Means that soil has potential to become waterlogged in future. If this water table again rise in between 1.5 to 2 meter, then we will call it as a partially waterlogged soil. And if it is within the 1.5 meter, then we can say the soil is fully waterlogged. So this water table is very important for crop point of view, and this is a scientific classification of waterlogging as given by Ministry of Water Resources. If this water table is not a simple problem, if this remains for a prolonged period, uh, the salinity, sodicity, and waterlogging, these are the next problems. First, soil starts waterlogging, and the salts from water, they will add in soil, and due to evaporation, they comes on the surface, and soil becomes saline. Then saline sodic. This is a middle type, and then third type, that is sodic soil. In that soil, we cannot grow nothing. You are watching in peak that there is nothing. Even grass, yeah, even weeds cannot grow there. Water cannot infiltrate in that soil. Soil is totally compacted soil. That's why drainage is important for draining excess water as well as leaching the salts. And yeah, the problem is rising. Yeah, we all are aware of problems. Salinity problem, waterlogging problem, and sodicity problem is rising in different states of India. To combat this two twin problems of waterlogging and salinity, there are different options. Drainage method, use of amendments, selection of salt tolerant and waterlogging tolerant crops, and management practices. Management practices are also very important. Only drainage, if you install only drainage and you can't did anything, I mean plowing, then use of cultivation of green manuring crop, then salt tolerant crop. If we will not do these things, then soil again will not improve. We have observed this case in Maharashtra. Subsurface drainage were installed in I think in 2001 to 2005 in Kasbe Digraj. Still, few area is barren because farmer never entered in that soil. Prosopis were heavily grown after SSD also, because management practices are also very important. Now I am coming on success stories. Friends, we know that due to salinity, sodicity, and waterlogging problem, the sugarcane productivity especially, it is declining day by day. In 1970s, the sugarcane productivity in Maharashtra is near about 150 ton per hectare, and now uh, it is 50 to 60 ton per hectare due to salinity and waterlogging. And this situation is similar. Sugarcane productivity is similarly reduced in Gujarat, even in Karnataka and in Andhra Pradesh also. Uh, and to increase, whether the problem is saline, waterlogged, or less productivity, appropriate drainage measures are required to enhance the water productivity in this salt affected and waterlogged area. But we know that drainage is very important for improvement of the soil, but spacing and depth, these are also very important. Yesterday we have seen that due to drainage, excess drainage of water is one problem, and second is leaching of nitrates, means nutrients are also very important. And for that we have to choose the optimum drain spacing and optimum drain depth. uh, I have studied I have evaluated 10 equations during my PhD study. I will explain yeah. And we have also know that the different benefits of drainage. Soil dries up the field quickly soon after rains, and thus making the land ready for cultivation. Then it avoids permanently ponded areas and swamps. It removes excess water, salinity, and alkalinity. This is a major benefit of drainage, that it removes excess water, salinity, and alkalinity. Then it keeps soil pores open and thus increase both infiltration and permeability rates of soil. Then where underground drainage is practiced, there will be a better physical condition of soil, and that permits vigorous and deeper root growth, and as a result, drought tolerance. I have seen just in this rainy season that where we have installed drainage system, that crop is not large due to high wind velocity. Wherever drainage is not there, there sugarcane is totally large. This is one of the important impact of the drainage system, that when we are draining water up to 1 meter, or we are draining leaching salts up to 1 meter, so we are creating aeration in that soil water ratio, or we are maintaining soil water ratio, and due to that the roots of the crop will penetrate up to higher depth, more than 60, 70, even up to 1 meter. So due to that, that crop holds soil and it has good stability due to the drainage. So this is important impact of the drainage. Then it improves, yeah, biological properties of soil are also very important because aerobic bacteria work very fast and good under the drainage condition because aeration is there, proper aeration and congenial condition uh, will occur after the SSD. Then reduces certain crop diseases because we are uh, reducing surface water logging because surface water logging creates disease and pest on crops, and that we are minimizing by the use of drainage. Then I am coming to the actual part. Today's lecture, my experiences are I'm starting from history of drainage in Maharashtra actually. First, uh, in 1930-34, this story had happened in Manjari drainage scheme. This was in this is in actually Khadakwasla in Pune district. Its location is Khadakwasla irrigation project, Pune, distributed number 5 and 6 of Mula Right Canal. In that command area, shallow soils are 30%, 36%, medium soils are 43%, deep soils are 21%. And in that command area, irrigation had started in 1880, isn't it? And just after 40 years, uh, waterlogging was seen uh, near the One Nala in 1920. Uh, 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 Actually, we know that irrigated soil, yeah, irrigated crop gives 2 to 3 times more yield as compared to rain-fed crops, and farmer really got very good results during the start of irrigation. But as a course of time, salinity and waterlogging developed in the soil, and the crop productivity is reduced. And uh, and somewhere in 1920, waterlogging was observed in irrigation in Khadakwasla irrigation project also. And some portion of the damaged land was also seen to affected by salt. In that, this is very, I think this is first drainage project in India actually. Before Sampline, before other studies, this study was conducted. In that, what they have used earthenware pipes loosely centered in the. See, this was very simple drainage system. Two pieces of pipes laid in the excavated drain, and filter material is placed around the periphery of two joints of the pipe, near the two joints of the pipe, and from that joint and filter material is around there, and due to that these filter materials and gap between two pipes, water has a chance to drain and enter in that pipe, and we can discharge this water out of the field. And this Manjari project is still working, I think. Uh, um, I visited that site, and that drainage system is still working. That was installed in 1920, but still it is working. Then they found that these lands were reclaimed after the 5 years, and by looking these results, they have again transferred this technology. Again, they covered more area under this method in 1931. One 60 hectare area is improved in 1932, 108 hectare area is improved in 1933, 135 hectare in 1934, and 140 hectare in 1935 year. So this is a very good success story. This was a very old success story, but it is still working. If we have installed the drainage system properly, that will work up to 100 years, even more than 100 years, if it is properly installed. This success story really gives, really improves the prove that we can, if you install the drainage system nicely, then it will work for more than 100 years. Then I am coming to next success story. Success story on SSDS at Mahatma Phule Agriculture University, Rahuri. In Mahatma Phule Agriculture University, the scientists of irrigation and drainage department and even in soil science department combinedly studied in 1981 and 2001. So I am sharing one success story in that was installed on 8.1 hectare area. Yeah, 8.1 hectare area in a D block of central farm of Mahatma Phule Agriculture University, Rahuri. And the problem at that site was salinity, sodicity, and waterlogging. All are combined together. This problem is very severe. When all problems are integratedly came, then they enable us. I mean, they are not enable us to grow the crops. Its cause was actually at that time seepage from Mula right bank canal. Mula right bank canal is flowing through the Mahatma Phule Krishi Vidyapit farm, and that seepage created waterlogging at that site. Excess irrigation on the upper part of the field. Yeah, this is also important. Yeah, if the upper farmers were using high irrigation or irrigating their crops, the seepage from that area will come due to lateral seepage, and that will store or deposit in a low lying lands. That is also one of the important reason at that side. Then percolation from the percolation tank. Yeah, there was one big percolation tank. The percolated water also came through percolation at that site, and due to that, that site was a saline, sodic, and waterlogged. Uh, at that site, water table was um, within 42 centimeter to 116 centimeter. In that, what they have done, they have taken four drain spacing, 15-meter, 30-meter, 45-meter, and 60-meter drain spacing, and three drain depths, 60 centimeter, 90 centimeter, and 120 centimeter. And they found that 50 centimeter they found that ECE, I mean electrical conductivity of the saturation paste extract, and then sodium absorption ratio, calcium, magnesium, sodium, potassium, chloride, carbonate, bicarbonate, and sulfate of saline sodic waterlogged soil were found better in improving the chemical properties of soil under drain spacing of 15-meter and drain depth of 120 centimeters. So lesser spacing and higher depth, isn't it? That given better leaching of the different chemicals present in the soil. The EC and SAR were recorded below 4 decisimon per meter and 15 respectively within 2 years of SSDS with 15-meter drain spacing and drain depth of 1.2 meter. And the order of preference, I mean, if you are choosing the different orders, then in terms of better performance, then 15 first one is 15-meter, 30-meter, 45-meter, and 60-meter with 120 centimeter drain depth. This is a very good success story from Mahatma Phule Agriculture University at a central campus. Then this is another success story on SSDS at Vasantrao Naik Marathwada Krishi Vidyapit, Parbhani. They have installed subsurface drainage system in 1994. There was one coordinated research project on water management at Marathwada Agriculture University, Parbhani on deep black soils having clay more than 52%. Uh, uh, what they found, as far as drainage material is concerned, the clay tile is required minimum drain out period as compared to PVC corrugated pipe and rigid PVC perforated pipes. They have taken three pipe material, uh, a clay tile, then perforated PVC, perforated corrugated PVC pipe, and rigid PVC perforated pipe. Among that, they found clay tile is were required minimum drain out period as compared to PVC corrugated perforated pipe and PVC rigid pipe, also perforated rigid pipes. And they have studied even on filter materials, and they found that the performance sand and gravel envelope was observed to be better than textile envelope and the field experiment was conducted for soybean crop followed by wheat crop in Rabi season. Actually, sand and gravel though perform very good, but nowadays these materials are not availing in large quantity. Even cost of these sands are high as compared to geotextile filters. So nowadays, uh, all over Maharashtra, geotextile envelope is using by drainage installer. Yeah, this is the success story from Basantrao Naik, Marathwada Krishi Vidyapit, Parabhani. Then next, the success, just minute. The next story is from our center. चालू आहे. हा 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 आता येत असेल. Hello, am I audible? Hello.
Yes, sir, you are audible, sir. Please
Okay.
proceed.
Yeah. Then next success story is at ARS Kasbe Digraj district Sangli. At our station, 8.81 hectare area was barren due to salinity, sodicity, and waterlogging. Same situation was here, like MPKV Central Campus D Farm. So yeah, this is the situation. This was the situation at our salt affected and barren land having 8.81 hectare area. We have studied the properties. pH found before drainage was 8.13 to 8.52, EC 2.22 to 17.82 decisimon per meter, ESP 7.04 to 17.50. Then hydraulic conductivity. This is very important for design purpose. Hydraulic conductivity was also observed very less, 0.0236 to 0.0579 meter per day, and water table observed was 0.265 meter from soil surface, isn't it? The water table is was within 1 feet. So if water table was within 1 foot, we cannot grow even sugarcane and other crops. That's why that land was barren from last 20 years, and we have designed the drainage system, and by considering the hydraulic conductivity, depth of drain, and sugarcane crop, uh, uh, the drain spacing we kept was 25 meter, and average drain depth was 1.25 meter. So the green lines are perforated laterals, red lines, as you are seeing in a figure, red line is collector pipe, and the circle that is inspection chamber that will help to collect the drain water for analyzing the drainage water quality. Second, we can flush. This will help us to flush the system. And third, uh, we can check whether our system is working or not. So this layout was used at our ARS Digraj farm. And after designing and preparing layout, we had purchased different material. So SSD with geotextile filter, then core sand. We have used actually three filters at that site: geotextile plus core sand, and third one is core sand. These three filters we have evaluated the perforated pipe drainage system by using these three filters. And what results are there, I will explain. So we have excavated and installed the drainage system as per the layout. Then while installing the drainage system, at that time outlet was not open. Outlet was not available at our site, and this was most of the situation outlets were not present, and in that situation there is need to construct the sump well, and this will help to store the drainage water, and with the help of pump we can pump this drain water quantity and drainage in the open drain. But was one big drain, and now we have converted this pumping drainage system into gravity drainage system, because gravity drainage system drainage system because it requires less cost, and its maintenance is also less. Field site is saline sodic, and somewhere sodicity is also very high. So we have used the gypsum as a chemical amendment. Yeah, these are the peaks of how we have applied gypsum, because in Maharashtra, even in Maharashtra, Karnataka, Gujarat situation, there is sodicity as well as waterlogging problem. Waterlogging is water table level is again within 1.5 meter in most of the situation. So only gypsum application will not work. In that case, we are using dual method. Drainage is yeah, after installation of the drainage, we have to use the different chemical amendments. So we have used the gypsum as a chemical amendment for leaching, especially sodium, to minimize the sodicity of the soil. And then after application of gypsum, we have taken green manuring crop as a Sesbania rostrata. And later on we have plowed that land and taken sugarcane as a reclamative crop, because we know that sugarcane, as Mahatma Phule Krishi Vidyapit has recommended 0 I think 0265 variety, that is salt tolerant variety, and that we have taken just after installation of drainage system. Um, and why we have taken sugarcane first? Because it requires high water, and throughout the year, where this crop requires irrigation, and with the help of irrigation we can leach the salts, and as well as we can grow good crop, because this is salt tolerant and waterlogged tolerant crop. So with this, once we take sugarcane crop, we can harvest one planted cane, and then one ratoon. So two and half year will require for taking these two crops, and in this period we can leach lot of the salts, and soil will reclaim, and waterlogging problems will minimize with the help of drainage system. Even now we are taking any crops. Yeah, you can take turmeric crop, soybean crop, even in vegetable crop. No, now there is no barrier, because we have leached all the salts, and water table is also reduced. This is the condition before drainage and after drainage. Before drainage, there was, just 1 minute. Yeah, before start video. Yeah, before drainage. Yeah, just see, just 1 minute. Yeah, yeah, before drainage, there was only Prosopis juliflora. Land was wholly barren. There is no any crop uh, grown in that soil. But after drainage, we have grown successfully sugarcane crop, then sugar beet crop, then onion, then soybean, then wheat, uh, and we can grow right now any crop, because we have leached all the soils through the drainage system. Just wait a minute. What happened? Yeah, this is before drainage and after soybean crop. After drainage, soybean crop was there. So we have studied the salt leaching, how salts leached up, through drainage system year wise. Within a 4 year, pH was reduced in SSD with synthetic filter as a 0.65. Total quantity decrease was 0.62. Drop in pH. Initial was 8.47, and after 4 year it was 7.85. And in SSD with core sand filter, it was 8.40 initial, and after 4 years 7.90. Uh, a very small drop in pH is recorded, because we know that inherent property of buffering capacity of soil is very high in case of clay soil. That's why reduction is very less in pH of the soil. But in EC, that EC is very important. Yeah, this table is just wait. What has happened? Just wait. Just wait, I'm trying to join again. What has happened? Just wait, I am requested all participants, please stay here. What has happened? I don't know. Why am I? Actually, I am operating on mobile because the office network is not working well. Just wait a minute. Yeah, I'm coming just to my presentation. So we are here actually. Effect of SSD with different filters on ECE of soil. Am I audible, Dalvi sir? Hello,
Yes, sir,
Dalvi
you are
sir.
audible, sir. Please continue.
Okay, I have faced few problems here. So this table indicating that how different SSD with different filters uh, perform in reduction of the ECE of the soil. In SSD with synthetic filter, look 9.25 was initial ECE, and after 4 years it was 2.97. In case of SSD with core sand filter, 15.80 EC was there at initial, before drainage, and after 4 years of the drainage, 3.31 was there. Then in case of both the filters, 6.83 was initial, and after 4 years, 3.35 EC was recorded under the drainage system with synthetic plus coarse and filter. And look, total drop, total drop in EC after 4 years. This was highest in SSD with coarse and filter, as recommended by VNKK Parvani. They have also recommended course and filter, and similar results we have recorded at our site also, because this course and filter um, perform very good in dropping the total ECE of the soil. Then next is ESP, exchangeable sodium percentage. This is the actually indicator of sodicity parameter, as site is saline sodic. So we have used gypsum at a rate of 5 ton per hectare, and half we have used first year, and remaining half we have used after 2 years. So after using this gypsum and SSD, the sodicity were also reduced. In a higher reduction was observed in SSD with coarse and filter, followed by synthetic filter and synthetic plus coarse and filter. Then we have analyzed the drainage water quality also. See the ECE of the drainage water quality. It was 19.39 dCm per meter at initial, just after drainage, just the start of the drainage. This was the salinity, and after 3 years, that salinity of water uh, was reduced to 3.60. So this was the drastic reduction in salinity of the soil. Even SAR also reduced with the help of drainage, and PHE also decreased from 8.11 to 7.10, and ESP also 30.97 was there, yes, at initial, and after 3 years that ESP was reduced to 5.23. And this is about the crop effect on yield of crop. As we know that we have taken green manuring first, then sugarcane planting, then we have harvested 87 ton per hectare. This was first year, just after the installation of the drainage system, 87 ton per hectare. Uh, this yield was less as compared to other farmers' yield, but this land was barren before, 20 years back, and this was the first yield. So that is also good. 87 is also good yield by using the drainage system. And in 2006-7, this yield productivity is increased up to 1.17.5, and now in 1819 the productivity of sugarcane is 175 ton per hectare in this salt affected and barren land, and this was possible only due to use of subsurface drainage system. Look the BC ratio, this system they indicates that this system is highly economical to farmers. Then this was the recommendation we have given for the farming community of Maharashtra, even all over India, wherever problem of salinity, sodicity, and waterlogging is there, and medium to deep black soil is there. The subsurface drainage system with 1.25-meter depth and lateral spacing of 25-meter with integrated use of gypsum. That is 50% of gypsum requirement at the start, and after 2 years we have applied 50% gypsum, and green manuring, that is sesbania, in Marathi we call it as a dhensa. uh, these all three are integratedly recommended for improvement of the deep black saline sodic soil. This is important, only drainage system can't work. There is need to use, if and green manuring crops is required for all the soils. Yeah, even good soil, even saline, sodic, waterlogged, all soil. This is required for all the soil. So this is a package for development, for improvement of the salt affected soil. Now coming to the next story, success story and large scale projects in Sangli district. In Sangli district, after getting very good success at our farm, two projects were came at Sangli, 11 hectare in 1100 hectare in Dudgaon, that is reclaim one project, and 1065 hectare in village Kasbe Digraj, that is reclaim two project. The finance structure in that project was 60% finance from Ministry of Rural Development India, 20% finance from Government of Maharashtra, and 20% contribution from the beneficiary, uh, that is farmer. So in that project, they observed that the pH decreased from 8.11 to 7.63, ECE from 8.11 to 4.60 decisimon per meter, and ESP were also decreased from 9.31 to 4.60. And now farmers are taking very good crops after implementation of this project. Soybean, sugarcane, wheat, turmeric, even groundnut, even vegetables, they are growing, all crops actually, because waterlogging is reduced, salinity is also reduced, sodicity is also reduced, and uh, this is the very good impact of this large scale demonstration project in Sangli district. And next, with the help of ARS Digraj, we have installed, some farmers, needy farmers are also visiting to our station, and we are helping them. And till now, we have also covered more than 700 to 800 acres area under SSD on farmers field also. I want to share few photos on farmers field. This is the subsurface drainage system installed on farmers field. If outlets were not available, farmers even uh, use gravity pumped outlet system for getting the benefit of the subsurface drainage system. I will share, yeah, this slide. This is very important, and there, uh, from farmers' point of view, and looking the impact of the drainage system. First three farmers, their soil are badly damaged due to salinity, waterlogging, and sodicity. As ARS Digraj is working on this particular aspects at ARS Digraj, agriculture engineering section, especially irrigation and drainage engineering, is work. One department is here. Even soil science and agricultural chemistry department is working here, and agronomy department. We combinedly work very hard, and we are giving the technologies to develop such a salt affected and waterlogged soil from 1996. And we have installed this drainage system on different farmers field. These are the results of different farmers field. First three farmers field, see the results. Before drainage was 40 ton per hectare of Sheshal Sheshapa Dudgave. Uh, this system was installed for, I think, 20 years back, but still that system is working very nicely. That farmer still coming to our station and telling that your system has helped me a lot, because 40 ton is rise up to 157 ton per hectare in his field. Second farmer Balasaheb Devgonda Patil, he's from Mauja Digraj, it's Sangli. So 30 ton before drainage sugarcane yield was there, and now he is harvesting 166 ton per hectare. See the increase in gap. Why I am recommending this technology, subsurface drainage technology by perforated pipe, as compared to other methods, surface drainage, even bio drainage method, and even mold drainage method. This system is a modern and accepted worldwide because its impact is very visible, very significantly differ than other methods. Even Ganpat Tukaram Patil, 50 ton per hectare yield was there before the drainage, and after he harvested 172 tons per hectare. Uh, Now 4, 5, 6, 7 number of farmers. You look the yield of their sugarcane before drainage: 100, 108, 88, and 100 ton. So we have installed this drainage system in good soil also. 100 ton is a good yield actually, and we have seen effect of SSD on this soil also. Friend, as we know that vertisol soil has a high water holding capacity and drainability is also very less. And due to this soil is always facing the problem of waterlogging. And we know that if one day waterlogging is there in sugarcane field, we can reduce 0.5 ton per hectare. So we have installed the drainage system in these soils also, and we have get a very good result, 100 to 125. Fourth number, 108 ton was there, and he is harvesting 160 ton per hectare. And sixth farmer, Anna Sahib Kallappa Danane. Yeah, I have visited their field in month of May. Their water table, can you imagine that water table in well was just on soil surface? And in that situation, we have installed drainage system in his farm, and the purpose of double the yield, he got double yield, 88 to 163, and this was due to the severe that soil was highly waterlogged. The water table was within 1 feet, and after installation, even during installation, water was flowing through the excavated trench. In that situation, we have installed the drainage system, and now we are getting very good fruits from the that system. 88 to 163 ton, so near about double yield he is getting. Now Sunil Patil from Mojadigra, 100 before drainage, and now 162.50 ton per hectare. This was the visible impact of the drainage system on crop. Then in Sangli, few farmers are growing in a medium to deep black soils also, and in that they are also facing a very severe problem of waterlogging in salinity in their grape garden. And previously 10 to 15 years before, they are growing very good grapes, but now they are facing the problem of salinity, sodicity, and waterlogging. In that situation, we have also installed drainage system in grape garden, and results, look the results. Yeah, this is the before drainage situation, after drainage. I will show table also, but just see the peaks before drainage and after drainage. Then second, yeah, see the salts in grape garden, but with the help of drainage system, grow good grapes due to drainage system, because leaching of salts throughout the year is possible with the help of drainage system, and they are growing very good grapes also. This is before drainage. We have cleaned the field, and we have removed prosopis on one farmer's field, and just after installation of the drainage system, we have grown grape in that field, and see the difference how grape garden is grown healthy. See the crop color and its growth. And before drainage was prosopis was there only. Yeah, this is the yield harvested in that plot. Yeah, this is the table actually. Quantity how in case I have given the different quantities. Sri Krishna Kore, he harvested only 6.86 ton per acre. Yeah, I'm sorry, 1.14 ton per acre before the drainage system. 1.14 ton per acre before the drainage system. While installing the system, the water is coming and flowing through the trenches also. Uh, Even in that adverse situation, we have installed the system in that plot, and just after installation of the drainage system, and just after 1 year, he harvested first crop. That yield was 6.86 ton per acre, and the second year 8.85 ton per acre, and in third year 10.80 ton per acre, 80 ton per acre. This was the increase of grape yield due to use of the subsurface drainage system. He never changed anything. Everything is common. His fertilizer application and all agronomic and all entomologic operations are all common. But only the drainage. Drainage is very important because this will drain excess water, create aeration in the soil, create congenial atmosphere for the plant growth. Plant roots will grow deeper, and they will abstract or absorb the nutrients from the deeper depth of the soil, and due to that the farmers are growing very good grapes in the salt affected uh, areas of the Sangli district also. Rajaram Mahajan, before drainage, his field was barren, but first year he was harvested 10.90 ton, then second year 14 ton per acre, and now 16 ton per acre. So this is the very good impact of drainage on the grapes also. We have seen very good impact of subsurface drainage on sugarcane, but now grape also. Even in Babaso Wadkar, see his yield 7.70 ton per hectare, and now he is harvesting 11.82 ton per acre. Kiran Bhilode is the fourth farmer. Yield before drainage was 88.45 ton per acre, and now he is harvesting 12 ton per acre. So we can my slide is self explanatory, how the SSD helpful for the crop yield or increase in productivity. Now I will cover the next story. This is one story of my. I have done PhD on this topic, so I am sharing one in this story also, because I have installed drainage system with different combination of drain spacing and drain depth in waterlogged vertisols on farmers field. Near about 3 acres area, I have covered under this experimental field. These are the different treatment combinations: 10, 20, 30, and 40 meter spacing. And then depths are three depths I have taken in sub factor 0.75, 1, 1.25 meter, and number of treatment combinations were 12. So I have studied this very thoroughly, and I will explain the results also. This is the layout. Actually, this was layout of my the that 12 treatment combinations. The red color is 0.70. Yeah, sorry, 1.25 meter depth laterals. Middle color is 1 meter depth laterals, and as you are looking yellow color, that laterals are 0.75 meter depth, and there are 12 combinations having 10, 20 meter, 30 meter, and 40 meter drain spacing. Yeah, as per the layout, I have excavated the soil and installed the drainage system. These are the few pics of the those joining. Yeah, these are the different pics of that site. Yeah, this is the inspection chamber. From that, we can collect three depth water. If suppose 10 meter is there, then we can collect drain water for analysis, or to calculate the drainage coefficient from three depths: 0.75, 1, and 1.25 meter. Likewise, such a chambers are for 20 meter, 30 meter, and 40 meter also, to collect the drain water from different depths, 1.25, 1, and 0.75 meter drain depth. Yeah, this is the condition. Sugarcane at initial stage with drainage and without drainage. This is a control plot, and this is under drain plot. Here all water uh, uh, is completely drained with the help of drainage, and here water logging is there. Yeah, this is during the maturity period. See, in a In October, November month, heavy rains uh, are always there, always here in Maharashtra, and sugarcane was at maturity stage, and at that time it also requires a drainage. This was waterlogging in near about my field, experimental field. And these are the different peaks without drainage: 10 meter, 20 meter, 30 meter, and 40 meter. All I have shown. But next peak is important for you. Yeah, this is 3 days after heavy rainfall. Here, whole water, whole surface water, and even surface water were drained out of the field. Whereas in control plot, water logging was there. See the sugarcane growth also. I will show lot of peaks in this study. Yeah, at that side, Dr. Gorintiwar here, he is actually expert in irrigation and drainage, and now head agriculture engineering department, and he is guiding to all of us. My guide, Dr. Dehwalkar sir, and AD at that time, Dr. Turbatmat was there. All have visited, and they have commented very good on my experimental area and experimental growth of the peak. See, this is a very interesting. You never seen such a results. Suppose take the 1 meter, 10 meter drain spacing, and depths are different: 0.75 to 1 and 1.2. Three depths are there. As the so if you kept same spacing, and as the depth goes on deeper, then sugarcane growth is also uh, is increasing as the depth is increasing. Why these results are recorded? Because sugarcane is a deep rooted crops, and that's why deeper drains provided a very good condition to root growth of that crop, and given very good congenial condition for nutrient availability, as well as water availability, as well as air availability, as well as provided congenial condition to the root growth. Yeah, these are the very important results at our my side. Similar results were recorded for 20 meter also. Yeah, 20-meter spacing is constant here, and just depths are changing: 0.75, 1, and 1.25 meter. And as the depth increases, the sugarcane height is also increased. And this was the result at my site, as my site is waterlogged and vertisol soil. Similar in case of 30-meter and different depths. And in 40-meter also, see the difference. 0.75, 1 meter, and in this 40-meter and 1.25, as you are looking in slide, that height is higher than other two drain depths. Yeah, this is actually different drain spacing and same depth. Yeah, 0.75, 0.75, 0.75, and 0.75 drain depth is there, constant drain depth, but spacing is different here. See, as the spacing increases, here I have recorded higher yield, as the higher yield from 10 to 40 meter drain spacing. As the spacing increases, sugarcane height also increase. Why it is increased, I will explain later. Yeah, this is about the 10 meter without drainage, then 10, 20, 30, and 40. Look this this photo. In without drainage, sugarcane is not grown straight because roots were not grown deeper. That's why it cannot withstand its weight, and down it fall down on the ground, and again grows up. Likewise, and that's why the sugarcane is not straight in without drainage system. Whereas in other in a drainage system, all where sugarcane growth is grown straight in 10 meter, 20 meter, 30 meter, and 40 meter. As the spacing increases and depth is constant here, I have recorded very heighted sugarcane crop in 40-meter and 1 meter drain depth. Similarly, in 1.25-meter drain depth, here only depth is constant as a 1.25 meter, and spacing were changed: 10, 20, 30, and 40. And similar results I have recorded, but such a type of results never recorded in India. And I have recorded, and I have studied, and I have reviewed that why these type of results were recorded. But yeah, uh, uh, as our experience says that lesser drain spacing will always give more yield, isn't it? But why I have recorded this type of results? This this should be the location specific, or location specific in their water management conditions. What water management situation is there at your own site. Accordingly, the results will change, and we have to change the drainage system as per our local conditions, local problems, local situations. As because I have recorded these type of results. 10 10 में मेरा yield कम आ रहा है और 40 में मेरा yield ज्यादा आ रहा है. शुगर केन देख लीजिए आप. Height is very high in 40 and 1.25 meter, and this is really a contrast results actually. But I will give the reasons for that also. Yeah, these are the whole photograph for 10, 20 up to 40 meter, how the sugar can get growth was changed. Now, this is the important graph for yield of sugarcane. See, S1 means 10 meter, 20 meter, 30 meter, and 40 meter. Sugarcane yield under 10 meter was 122.92 ton per hectare, whereas in 40 meter, 201.48 ton per yield I have recorded. This gap is very high, but there are uh, very important reasons for this, why these type of results were recorded. And in case of drain depth also, D1 0.75 has recorded 147 ton per hectare, and highest was recorded in D3, that is 1.25 meter drain depth as of 1.81.91 ton per hectare. As the sugarcane is deep rooted crop, it is a water logging loving crop. That's why these type of results were recorded. I will give, yeah, these are the different, the height of sugarcane, height of malleable cane, number of internodes, length of internodes, all are here. These all uh, growth dynamics of sugarcane were recorded significantly higher under S4 treatment, that is 41 drain spacing, and D3, that is 1.25 meter drain depth. So these two we can use for the waterlogged vertisols, because problems are different. We cannot use same spacing. Waterlogging is another problem. Once you install the drainage system, it will work quickly, removing water, and we can get the very quick results. If sodicity and salinity is there, then we need uh, 3 to 4 years to leach out these salts, and we can get good results. We can wait for 3 to 4 years, but water logging problem, we can minimize within week or within 15 days after installation of the drainage system, because it will work just after installation of the system, because water can excess water will um, uh, go will seep and meet to the drains, and we can easily remove that water out of the field. And in case of yield dynamics of sugarcane, see the weight of single malleable cane. I have recorded number of malleable canes per clump, girth of cane. Yeah, the first two parameters were recorded highest, as these are the very important yield contributing characters. So S4N 1.25 has recorded very good yield as compared to the other drain spacing and other drain depths. Yeah, this is the CCS percent cane yield and sugar yield. All has all were recorded significantly higher in 40 meter drain spacing and D3 as a 1.25 meter drain spacing. Yeah, this is about the investment, initial investment, how much cost you will need for suppose 10 meter and 1.25 meter drain depth is there. We need 2,47,000. Why we should invest this much cost? And by investing this much cost, we are getting less yield. And in case of 40 meter drain spacing, cost is near about 1 lakh, and we are getting good yield. But site, you should observe the site. This is a logged site, and what are the different constraints at that site. And by considering those constraints, we have to change the drainage system. Gross monetary return, net monetary return, base BC ratio, all were recorded highest, as the yield was higher in significantly highest in 40 meter drain spacing. Definitely, its cost is also less, and that's why it has the pooled mean of BC ratio was also higher as compared to the other drain spacing, that is 2.55 BC ratio was recorded in S4, and 1.55 in 10 meter drain spacing. In case of drain depth, D3 1.25 meter recorded significantly highest pooled mean BC ratio. Yeah, yeah, these are the reasons, possible reasons. Reasons. The one thing, drainage of excess water. Yesterday, uh, Dr. Koregaudar sir has nicely explained and explained the need of the control drainage system, because spacing. I have kept spacing of 10, 20, 30, and 40 meter, and at our site, lift irrigation cooperative lift irrigation area, lift irrigated area is there. Lot of farmers are member of that cooperative irrigation scheme, and to get yeah, I want to say the irrigation interval is more than 25 to 30 days, isn't it? Like canal, they are getting water 25 to 30 days, but by using closed drain spacing, they are draining water just after 3 days, excess water, and it will provide moisture to the crop up to 15 days, and later on, crop stresses the problem of water scarcity or moisture deficit condition will occur in the drainage system with 10-meter and 20-meter drainage system. In our scenarios, in our situation, in Sangli situation, most of the farmers are using cooperative drainage water, and the interval was very high, 25 to 30 days. Actually, in summer season, farmers should get water by every 10 days. As our recommendation is there, in summer season, we have to irrigate the crop 8 to 10 after 8 to 10 days in summer, 10 to 15 days in a winter, and in a rainy season, and 18 to 20 days in a winter season. So in all season, this crop, sugarcane crop, faces the moisture deficit condition due to closer drain spacing. And due to that, my site at my site, I have recorded the highest yield at 40-meter drain spacing and 30-meter drain spacing as compared to 10 and 20 meters drain spacing. And even Dr. Bundela sir, in his national guidelines on drainage system, he explained that the drain spacing for vertisol or medium to deep black soil, this was varied from 20 to 50 meter, and this was right actually. Don't come less than 20 meter, because in future we need control drainage, then we should stop the outlet. Why we need, if you go for slightly higher spacing, and if you will get yield after 1 or 2 year, now farmer are interested, just want to take, will take yield after 6 months and after 8 months, but that system will create problem for forever. So to minimize that those problems, we have to keep the recommended drain spacing as per the problems. These are the my results at the site. Then second cause is water logging tolerance of sugarcane. Sugarcane is highly waterlogged tolerant crop. Even if you go for higher spacing, it will tolerate the water up to 7 days, 7 days, and yield will not reduct uh, under that situation. I mean, significant reduction is less under up to 7 days, and that's why I recorded higher yield under 40-meter and 30-meter range spacing. And with different different scientists even recorded water logging tolerance of sugarcane. Glass, Morris, and Glass and associated scientists all have recorded up to 14 days of shallow water standing in a sugarcane. And one more example is that, as per FAO guidelines, the yield response factor of sugarcane is greater than 1.2, means it is very sensitive to water scarcity, isn't it? And due to closer drain spacing, the and under a high irrigation interval situation, it faces the water moisture deficit conditions, and due to these situations, sugarcane yield was recorded less as compared to 30 and 40-meter drain spacing. And third one, yesterday we have heard Dr. A.V. Korogadar sir. I liked his lecture, uh, and I have also collected, because my results were totally contrast. Up to all scientists' experience is that 10 meters should give higher yield. But my experience during my PhD is that higher yield was recorded 40 meter. So I have searched different reasons why these type of results were recorded, and this might be the third reason. Uh, uh, and many scientists has recorded nitrate losses from the sugar cane. One important review I want to share that. Um, just 1 minute. Yeah, if your spacing is less than 27.4 meter, then our nitrate losses, yeah, just 10% to 80% of the drainage day, isn't it? And more than and 50% annual nitrate loss occurred in 10% and 80% of the drainage days. Even it, yeah, if 1 year period is there, then just 10 means in 12 months, 1.2 month, isn't it? 12% means. So within 1 month, 10% nitrate losses was observed in case of 15.2 meter drain spacing, and 80% of the drainage days under 27.4 meters spacing. And other scientists, Nangia et al. Also observed the closer spaced drains lost more NO3N as compared to wider spaced drainage system. Nas et al. Also recorded that annual NO3N loss through the tile drainage water with SSDS ranged from 28.3 to 90.1 kg of nitrogen per hectare. This is a huge loss, isn't it? Because yeah, in our conditions, farmers are using high nitrogen. In case of Adsali, that is a 1.5 month duration crop, farmers are using 400, 200, 200 NPK per hectare. And out of 400 NPK, if you lost 200 kg of NPK, I mean 50% of the NPK, only N, NO3N, then it will definitely create adverse condition, adverse impact on the crop growth. And this was happened in my case at my experimental site, and due to that I have recorded high 42 meter. Yeah, this I review found, and I was very happy when this review was found, because I have also recorded very highest yield in 40-meter drain spacing, and he recorded similar results. And the possible reasons I have explained, that excess drainage of water and excess losses of nutrients and water deficit conditions. These are the possible reasons. And one, see the Indian subsurface drainage design guidelines, Tiwari and Goel in 2017 recommended that for this vertisol soil, 30 to 50-meter drain spacing should be there for fine textured soil, and drain depth should be greater than 1.25 or near about 1.2 meter, and drainage coefficient of 2 per day for semi-arid regions. At my site, I have recorded 2.18 of per day. This is near about that recommendation. And again, spacing was 40 meter. So these are actually supporting my outputs. And with the help of data, I have recommended this spacing. The subsurface drainage system with 40-meter drain spacing between two perforated corrugated pipes and 1.25-meter drain depth is recommended for higher economic production of sugarcane, improve soil health, and optimum. Yeah, this word is very important. Optimum drainage of waterlogged vertisols. In that condition, we never access the drain, and even not very slow drain. So optimum, as recommended by in our Indian subsurface design guidelines, 2 of drainage coefficient is optimum for drainage of fine texture soils in semi-arid region. And same results I have recorded. Below one is Marathi. And my second objective, this was also important for the drainage designers and policy maker. Friends, we know that design equations are many. There are steady state equations, unsteady state equation, and lot of different many equations are there, but which should use. And there was designers are always in dilemma which equation should use. So for that I have evaluated 10 equations. Among 10 equations, three are um, among 10 equations, three are steady state equations. Among different steady state equations, Huga out. This is the most popular equation that I have selected for evaluation. Donan's equation, Hamar's equation. These three equations I have choose for my side. Then unsteady state. These are very important formulas. Unsteady state, because at our side in India, the practical situation is unsteady state condition. So we have to use these formulas actually. But what I have recorded different results, I will explain here. So these four unsteady state equations. Again, these are the three modified Glover equation, Guyan's equation, Hamar's equation. These seven unsteady equation and three uh, steady equations I have choose for evaluation of the these equations, and different statistical parameters I have used. Percent error, R square, standard error, and average deviation, and chi-square test. Different tests I have used to select the most appropriate equation for the drainage design. So see here results. 10 equations are there, and I have calculated percent error, mean absolute error, RMSE, R square, chi-square, and order of preference. The Van Silpa equation. See, the percent error is only 2.06, isn't it? Uh, uh, this is a very less given very less error uh, when we calculate the drain spacing by using the Van Silpa equation. Among 4 to 5 best performed equations, 4 equations are from unsteady state conditions, and Hoogout, see, it was on fifth position, but the important thing is that Hoogout's equation still given very good results. 7.08% error is also within the acceptable limit. But and the beauty of this equation is that it requires only one or two parameter: hydraulic conductivity and drainage coefficient. Yeah, by getting these two and water table. Yeah, no, only two parameters it requires: only drain discharge and hydraulic conductivity. With the use of these parameters, we can design the drainage system by using simply the Hoogout's equation. If you are again want to minimize the error, then you should use Van Silpa equation. Then second rank was Hamar's equation. This Hamar's equation was for deep black clay soil. It was designed. And Van Silpa equation, similar results. Lot of scientists were recorded similar results. I will give the examples of those also. Chandrayan Shamkumar, Nasarella Naptachilli also recommended unsteady state approach for drainage design. Shu in 2010 reported that potential effect of subsurface drainage on water appropriation and benefits beneficial use of water in North Dakota. That Van Silpa equation is commonly used in irrigated areas or for areas where rainfall is commonly intense of short duration. And this is this condition, this situation are very common in our areas. Rainfall is commonly intense and of short duration is there, and irrigated situation are there, and that's why Van Silpa equation perform are given very good results while designing the drainage system as compared to the other drain spacing equation. Kumar et al in 2013 and Pali 2013 also reported best performance of Van Silpa equation for design of the SSD. Even at MPKV, Dr. Firke has also recommended Hoogout's equation for the different steady drain equations. So this is very important for designers, especially for engineers, which equation should use for the design. So this equation I also recommended for design of the drainage system. Van Silpa that is unsteady equation is recommended for optimal design of subsurface drainage system. That is for deciding spacing and depth of the drain pipes under waterlogged, heterogeneous, and deep impervious layered vertisols of Maharashtra. At my site, vertisol soil is layered. There are then that soil is heterogeneous. Homogeneity is very less. That's why this equation performed very good, and this equation was recommended for the drainage designer in Vertisols of Maharashtra. So we can use this equation for the drainage design. Now, this is success story of SSD at Shirur. I will not explain this story because there was a separate lecture on this particular story. But I want to say that this Shirol project is very unique in India because we have eliminated the disadvantages of open drainage system, because main drain, previously installed drainage system were used open drain as a main drain, and that will facilitate to drain the water from the drainage system. But in this system at Shirol, in a 2 3 sites, even in Shirol has different villages. In more than 1,000 acre area, we have used this system, and we have used telescopic design in that system, right from river to farm. Only pipe system is there. No one we have used nowhere we have used open drainage system. This is beauty of this system, because due to open drain, if you want to excavate open main drain, its width should be 3 meter. So this much land will waste, and no, and in irrigated area fragmentation was more, and each farmer has 20 or 30 area, farm area, and they are not eager to allow their land allow for this main drain. And that's why we have choose this option, that open we have used the DWC pipe for the main pipes in this Kolhapur Shirol subsurface drainage project. I will skip this part as Dr. Shishel Heganna will deliver lecture on this. There was a separate lecture. Um, but I want to say that our Honorable Vice Chancellor, our Director of Research, also visited that site, and um, um, uh, and they are very happy with this project, because we are solving the problem of farmers integratedly. Even CSSRI Karnal, MPKV Maharashtra, MPKV Rahuri University, ARS Digraj, and even Dattashirol. This is a community-based project, and this is not a work of one man. This is community project, and this is a community work. So we all come together and doing this work, and I'm happy that all are working very good. And this project and this type of model we can extend in our country. Yeah, we have taken under the leadership of KP Vishwanatha sir, our honorable vice chancellor, Dr. Sharad Rao Gadak sir, director of research and director of extension now, and our head, Dr. Gorantiwar sir, all are helping to us for conducting these drainage projects, and we are popularing these works to farmers so that they come forward nowadays. In a Sangli district, in Kolhapur district, farmers are coming forward, and they are willing to install drainage system with their own cost, because they have seen the impact of the drainage system. They have seen the improvement of barren land, and how farmers are growing good crops in that soil. And now there is no need to tell that you install drainage system and this will be helpful. They all are aware of that, and this was the impact of our station, that we are working very good in a subsurface drainage system, transfer of this system, and transfer of knowledge on drainage. Yeah, results I will not explain, because Dr. Haganna will explain these all results. Now, our university, Mahatma Phule Krishi Vidyapit, is continuously receiving funds from RKVY, Rashtriya Krishi Vikas Yojana, since 2011. And till now also we are receiving funds. From their fund, I am installing a drainage system under the RKVY, and I have studied the results also. Yeah, in a through RKV 100 acres area I have covered under subsurface drainage system, and see the impact. Farmers are growing very good crops of sugarcane, then chickpea, any other crops because of the drainage system. These are the few peaks of that site after installation of the drainage system. Yeah, our director of research and director of extension also visiting continuously to these SSD plots to evaluate the system, whether what is feedback of the system. Farmers are very happy with subsurface drainage system, and they are we have installed just on 50 acres area in that village, but now In that village, this area has rise up to more than 500 acres area. This was the impact of this demonstration project. That by seeing is believing is really a true. Farmers are visiting those demonstration plot, and they have seen the impact, real impact of the drainage system, and now they are willing to install the subsurface drainage system in their own farm with their own cost. But if a government will give some help, that will be again a very good for the farmers. And these are the few results of that project. Before drainage, we have recorded 75 to 125 ton per hectare sugarcane yield, and after drainage, 132 to 32.5 to 172.50 ton per hectare after drainage. See the increase in yield. Before drainage, they got 70,000 rupees from sugarcane, but after drainage, they got 52.50% yield increase in sugarcane, and in terms of money, regular income of 2,23,491 rupees per hectare from sugarcane. This is the beauty of this drainage system, that it will give 50% increase in yield of sugarcane, near about 52 ton per hectare yield was increased. And just calculate, this is by taking 2,500 rupees per ton rate, uh, the farmers are getting very good impact. And whatever they invested on subsurface drainage system, they will get within 2 years. They can recover the cost of SSD within 2 to 3 years. And the BC ratio before drainage was 1.30 and after drainage 1.94. Yeah, now this is last story, and I will finish within 5 minutes. Actually, time is now 12:40, so within 10 minutes I will finish this last story. Success story on low cost mold drainage. Friends, I found that subsurface drainage in Vertisol, if saline and waterlogged soils are there, it requires less spacing, and for that the cost of drainage system is very high, and this was not uh, economical, or farmer, the poor farmers, especially small and marginal farmer, cannot invest this much cost, isn't it? More than 90,000, more than 1 lakh, uh, they cannot invest this much cost. And even if they were they are willing to surface drainage, but land is less, and to make the open drains, they will waste more lands, and again it requires frequent maintenance. Due to that, I have worked on low cost mold drainage technology. And why this technology has not increased in India? I found that the reason behind this is availability of mold plow. Uh, this technology is still using in UK, Australia, and New Zealand. Yeah, these type of hitching attachments are there. They are using this technology in vertisol soil, in black soil, where clay content is higher than 30%. But I thought that why this technology is not using in India, and I found that the plows were not available, and systematic research work was not carried on this technology, and that's why uh, we have tried to manufacture, design this mold plow. Front part is bullet. See in figure, bullet is there, and below that expander is there, and vertical plate, that is shank, and 3-point linkage frame is there. So these are the parts of the mold plow. The diameter of shank bullet is 75 mm, and expander is 10 mm more than the bullet. That means 85 mm. Why? Because the bullet part will um, uh, uh, is a front part of that mold plow, and it will make the rough holes during the molding process, and the expander part will come after that. Whatever rough holes were prepared due to expander, it will become a very smooth and compact while moving the expander through the rough holes. So this is important. And what is use of shank? It will make the vertical leg slot from surface to up to pipeless hole. This will help to transfer surface water from surface to that mole, and drain out the excess water out of the field. So this is a simple plow, and it we required only 30 to 35,000 for this plow, for this small plow. And in a foreign Australia, UK, New Zealand, the cost of this mowing system is more than 5 lakh, 10 lakh. So looking to our farmers, our poor farmers, small and marginal farmers, we developed that plow. And uh, uh, and many farmers, even in a raw, I'm happy to say that this technology is also extending in Madhya Pradesh under the guidance of KVR Rao sir. And again, Dr. Dhakad is also working on the technology. And only these two states are working on this technology. And in a Bhopal, and even at Sangli, Kolhapur, and in Satara, this technology is performing very good. And in current, I have found review that Tuhoi et al. Reported that fine texture soil, low permeable soil profiles mole can be installed to supplement an underlying tile drain system. We can use combinedly with subsurface drainage with perforated pipes. And now I have installed such a systems, subsurface drainage, and in between I have used moles. Really, it is helpful to increase the drain discharge through that drainage system. I have used 40-meter drain spacing, but the drain this system has helped me to increase the discharge of this drainage system with higher spacing also. So and we have reduced. I am trying to reduce the cost of the subsurface drainage system also. Yeah, and this I already explained that where mole drains will be most effective. Waterlogging is a common occurrence in high rainfall or irrigated area. In that area, this will work very good. Then surface gradients should be less than 2%. Soils with clay content more than 30% are required for this for the successful use of the mold drainage technology. Then clay with soil low sodicity is required for use of this mold technology. And this is important. Moisture content. Moisture content also should be optimum. The soil should be at the plastic limit. When you form the ball at the, you take soil at the molding depth, and if you able to form the ribbon without cracks, if you form the ball without cracks, then that condition will be most appropriate for the molding operation. And safe discharge point is very important, because if safe discharge point is not there, water uh, will go again back in mold drains, and they will collapse. That's why it requires the safe discharge point. uh, and for that we have to need the uh, re-excavation of different available open drainage system. During my last lecture, few participants have asked that what should be the mold drain spacing. Isn't it? This is really a problem. What should be the mold spacing? Because if you use less, then it will be high, will drain more. And if you use higher spacing, then slow drainage is the problem. So always optimum spacing should be there. That's why we have conducted continuously 3 year trials on optimization of mold drain spacing. 2, 4, 6, and control treatments we have included. And uh, this was conducted in RBD design, and 5 replications were there. And 3 crops continuously in groundnut in Kharif, soybean, groundnut in summer, soybean in Kharif, and chickpea in Rabi. These three, yeah, purposefully I have selected these crops because these are groundnut and chickpea. These are sensitive to waterlogging. And what I know, I want to know what should be the results of the this mold drainage system. The diameter of molds were 80, and depth of the mold drainage system was 0.60 meter. Now, as per layers, final part. Zoom is muted. Yes. Okay, this is the mulling operation. Just see the pipeless holes. Due to high clay content, we get very good smooth pipeless holes due to the mold drainage system. Uh, yeah, this is the mulling operation. When we pull the this mold plow through the soil at a depth of 60 centimeter, and we will get pipeless hole behind the that mold plow. Yeah, these are the pipeless hole. that I have observed at my site, as the clay content of my site is more than 50%. Yeah, this is the process of molding. Below that, 2 molds were shown cross section, and then a vertical slot is shown. And after formation of mold, just after 1 week, the whole soil, whole area is cracked, and through that crack, uh, we can. It will help to easy plowing also. Farmers reported that the after molding operation, the plowing operation, the draft required is also reduced. It will easy to plow that field because moisture is totally evaporated, cracks were formed, and that's why it helps in easy plowing. And due to optimum moisture or removing moisture, we cannot get the bigger clods with the smooth edges, isn't it? In our areas, when plowing operations were carrying out that time, different bigger clouds will come, and smooth surfaces on clouds we have seen, and that will create a temporary impervious layer at 1 feet depth, and that we are cracking with the help of that mole plow. And these are the water draining through that mole drainage system. Water draining. See, the clear water is draining. Now coming to the results. Effect of mold drainage on summer groundnut. See the results. This slide is self-explanatory. I need not to say anymore, because see the 4 meter spacing crop growth and without mold drainage, without mold drain plot. There is tremendous difference between both the condition without drain. Crop is smaller, yellowish crop was there because nutrient availability is not that much good here. uh, Crop is excellent under the mold drainage system. And I have studied drainage coefficient. This is very important part. In 2 meter, why I have not recorded good results in 2 meter drain spacing? Because under irrigated condition, the drain discharge observed under 2 meter mole spacing was 20.31 per day. This is very high drainage coefficient, and within 20 hours, within 20 hours, with a 2 meter mole spacing, we drain this excess water. But with 4 meter mole spacing, this require 24 to 36 hours. And with 36 meter drainage spacing, mole drain spacing, we required 3 to 4 days of drain out period for draining the excess water. Yeah, these are the results. Just see the kernel yield. This is very important for our point of view. Kernel yield under 4 meter spacing eh, is highest. See the results. 16 quintal per hectare was recorded under 4 meter mole spacing, and that was significantly highest as compared to control and 2 meter mole spacing. And all I will not explain the other parameters. This yield is our yeah, very important parameter. If yield is higher, then all will be higher. See the second crop, effect of mold drainage on soybean. See the crop with mold drainage and without mold drainage. Without mold drainage, there is water standing on the surface. See the crop condition, and with mold drainage with 4 meter mold spacing, water is draining very fast, and that soil is under the field capacity. That's why crop condition is good. See the second year crop here with mold drainage and without mold drainage soybean crop. There is huge gap in the growth of the soybean crop. And this table is particularly for soybean yield. See the soybean yield under 4 meter mole spacing. That pulled mean is 13.76 quintal per hectare. That is significantly higher than 2 meter as well as control. See the results. And in controls, near about 8 quintal is there, but here 13.76. So we have got additional yield of near about 5 ton, 5.5 quintal per hectare additional soybean yield we are recorded by using this mold technology. The cost of mold is only 4,000 hectare, but we are getting 5.5 quintal per hectare, and in terms of money you calculate from just one crop we are getting this much yield. But throughout the year, so groundnut crop is there, chickpea is there, soybean is there. So the yearly net benefit will be higher. Yeah, these are the yield and growth parameters. I will not explain this because time is short now. Time is near about. Uh, so this is the third crop without chickpea. See the without mold drainage chickpea, 2 meter, 4 meter, and 6 meter. You can visually say that which will be better, which will be optimum for the uh, uh, um, chickpea crop. See the 4 meter mold drainage with 4 meters 4 meter spacing has provided very good congenial condition to grow the chickpea crop, because here flowering is there, but in control part there is, see the crop coverage, there are no flowers even. Yeah, I will show the next slide. See, this is the clear-cut difference, visual difference between without mold and with mold drainage system. With mold drainage system, crop coverage, look the crop coverage, look the crop is at flowering stage, and see the without drainage. Salinity was there on soil surface, and crop wilting was there due to excess use of water, and crop, see, stunted growth, even no flowering. So, uh, so this is the uh, very good impact of the mold drainage system, especially in a vertical soil medium to deep black clay soil having clay content more than 30 to 40%. Yeah, this is the impact of mold drainage on yield of chickpea. See, in control 9 quintal per hectare was there, but in 4 meter drain spacing 18, doubled. It doubled the yield. How? This is due to mold drainage technology, because chickpea is very sensitive to excess water application, and mold drainage has removed that excess water within the safe period, and that's why we recorded the bumper yield in 4 meter mold drain spacing, 18 quintal and 9 quintal in control. So more than double the yield. Yeah, these are the other biometric and yield contributing parameters. All are recorded significantly higher in 4 meters. And now this is last table. Economic feasibility of mold drainage in deep black soils for different crops. I have grown soybean, chickpea, and groundnut in 3 seasons continuously for 3 years, to 2008-9 to 2010-11, and I found that uh, by investing 4,000 rupees per hectare, and growing 3 crops, uh, and by getting additional yields, additional net benefit over control was recorded highest under 4 meter mold drain spacing, 94,805, near about 95,000 additional net income we have got from the 4 meter mold drain spacing area. And Rao et al., Rathod et al., and Dhakad et al. Also reported economic feasibility of mold drainage in Vertisols. And after, yeah, through these studies, we have recommended these. Yeah, these are the important conclusions and recommendation for farming community. Our research station is working on that particular aspect. We have recommended different technologies for farmer, and this is one of them. The tractor-operated Phule mole plow developed by Maharashtra Phule Krishi Vidyapit is recommended for drainage of excess water from ill-drained deep back soil. And second recommendation was the mold drainage system with 4 meter mold spacing and 60 centimeter depth is recommended for obtaining higher crop yield from ill-drained deep black soil. This is important because if you want to install the drainage system in deep black soil, we need high cost, and that is not affordable to small and medium farmers. Those have economic problem, they can use this mole plow technology, because within 1 year we are getting 94,000 net additional yield by investing 4,000. So yeah, in our site, this mold drainage system worked for 3 years. So for 3 years, this system worked very well. And if our system is installed at right time, at right moisture content, and in right soil, then it will work even up to 10 year also. At CI Bhopal, the system is working from last 10 year. So this technology don't uh, um, don't take lightly about this technology. This is low cost technology. Yesterday, even Dr. Karegowda sir explained that control drainage system requires just 1,000, but yield increase and net benefit was very high. Similar, this technology requires less cost but gives more benefit. Uh, uh, and I have found through this technology. After recommending this technology, we have transferred these technologies on 200 acres of area in Sangli district of farmers field. And I have recorded the yields also. The sugarcane is a important cash crop, and farmers of this region are always over irrigating that crops, and soils are facing waterlogging condition. And due to that, sugarcane productivity in a highly waterlogged soil are near about 50 ton per hectare, and they really they needs the drainage system, the low cost drainage system, and we have worked on that, and we installed this system on 200 acres area, uh, and we got a very good results in 2016, 17, 17, 18, 19, 20. 200 acres area covered in Sangli district, again 200 acres covered in Satara district, and again 200 acres in Kolhapur district, through the RKVY fund. RKVY is really helping very good for conducting this low cost mold drainage technology. And now coming to the just see the photographs quickly, how molding we have carried out, the pipeless hole I have shown. These are the yeah, in a second slide, see the second slide. Due to vertical leg slot, even sun rays can reach up to that molding depth, up to that molds, and due to that, the whole up to and we know that 60 centimeter depth of soil is very important for the root growth, very important for crop growth, for nutrient absorption, for water absorption. Most of the crop has the root growth up to 60 centimeter, more than 80% roots are within 60 centimeter, and that depth we are reclaiming from waterlogging through the mole plow technology, and that's why the results, the impact of this mole plow technology on sugarcane yield is also very good. Just I want to show the table. Yeah, these are the water draining through that mold drainage system. This, yeah, today, just I want to give one example. Today, here one farmer has irrigated his sugarcane crop, and next day, at same time, he reached his farm, and no water was there, because yeah, this system requires only 24 hours to drain the excess drainage water. And what this indicates means we are getting the congenial atmosphere for crop growth within 24 hours. This will create field capacity conditions very quickly to the sugarcane crop, and that's why we are getting very good yield after the mold drainage. See the sugarcane crops. We have visited farmers field and taken photographs, and just the second photograph, just near the sugarcane is under mold drainage system, and near about that plot is without mold drainage, and that is still barren. Farmers are growing sugarcane there. They are very happy with mold drainage system. Now lots of farmer are coming to our station, and we are giving our mole plow freely to them. They even using this mole plow before plowing operation, because due to moisture evaporation, due to cracking in the soil, they are feeling very easy while the plowing. Even while applying rotavator operations, they are feeling very smooth due to the after this mole plow technology. Yeah, this is, see the without mole, without drainage and with drainage plots. Yeah, this photo I have shown. Our director of extension is really willing, always happy to meet and to interact with farmers. How this system is working? Are you benefiting or not? Or just wasting of money? So farmers has given very good feedback as they got the yield with the subsurface drainage as well as mold drainage system. Yeah, our ex-director of extension, Dr. Kokate, has also visited those plots, and he also happy with the impact of this drainage system. Yeah, this is very important table. I have covered 200 acres area. Uh, yeah, sorry, 200 farmers and 80 hectare. So it comes near about 200 acres area. So with drainage and without drainage yield I have given. Without drainage, 105.27 ton per hectare yield was recorded by farmers, 200 farmers before the drainage, mold drainage, and after mold drainage, they have recorded 142.67 ton. This is average of 200 farmers. And in that, I have recorded minimum 100 and maximum 2 to 5 ton per hectare after the mold drainage. And before mold drainage was minimum yield was 62 ton per hectare and maximum was 205. Because why we have covered, we have taken care that low the farmers which are getting low yield and the farmers which are getting high yield, both were selected under mold drainage system, and we have seen the results. But even in a good soil, we have got the positive impact of the mold drainage system, because this soil is very poorly drainable. It holds water tightly but drains very less. And after providing mold drainage system, it gives a very good drainage condition. And after draining the water, the air water ratio was maintained in that soil, and they have got a very good yield. Here, 37.40 ton yield, additional yield. This is additional yield. If you subtract 105 and 142, then we will get 37.40 ton per hectare. This is additional net yield again by using the mole plow with investing just 4,000 per hectare, and 35.53% yield was increase was recorded by using the mole plow technology. In terms of money, the net additional income due to mold drainage technology was 88,500, and this technology should be included in a government list actually. Now we are thinking, our Modi government wants to doubling the crop. So yeah, we are doubling. What we have done, we are doubling. Even we have increased more than double yield due to subsurface and mold drainage technology. And so these technologies should be included under irrigated condition for doubling the productivity and doubling the income of the farmers. Apart from this, farmers reported that quick drainage of excess water. Now, within 2 days, sir, we can go our field and we can interculture our field. So this is the positive impact of this mold drainage system, and it created aeration. Cracks are founding. They found that. Then reduce salinity, increase soil porosity, timely interculturing operation, and good growth of sugarcane. This we have made questionnaire, and we asked to farmer what are the benefits of this mold drainage technology, and they reported these benefits. Yeah, that's all. I have narrated and explained the subsurface drainage system, history of the drainage system in Maharashtra, and given my experiences of subsurface drainage system right from 1930 to 2019. I have shared my experiences. I am really thankful to Dr. Gorantiwar, who is a PI of CAAST project, as he is continuously organizing very nice trainings. And just before 15 days, he organized the lecture for farmers, and farmers' feedback was there, sir, please organize separate training on this drainage aspects. And he taken very seriously. And with the help of Dr. Pajpute madam, and this training was organized, and I'm really thankful to Dr. Pajpute madam, even Dr. Dadvi sir, that they given me the opportunity to deliver and transfer the knowledge what I have with us, what I have gained through the drainage system, as I am working on drainage aspects from 2004, and that I am shared with you. And thank you all participants. Thank you all scientists, students, faculties, and for listening my lecture very silently. Thank you all. Thanks once again.
Now we will move to the question answer session. The first question is, can we connect both mold drainage and subsurface drainage system? Hello.
Sir, Dalvi sir, are you audible?
Sir, can we connect both mole and subsurface drainage system?
Yes, we can connect.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Next question is, what are the different constraints shared by the farmers in subsurface drainage operations?
Subsurface drainage operations.
Constraints.
Okay. Is while installing drainage system or after drainage?
I think during operation.
Yeah, during operation, the consent is that we cannot go higher depth in clay soil because clay soil always collapses very quickly. So depth should be up to 1.25, maximum 1.4. This is one constraint they have faced while installation of the drainage system. And second, what they are facing problem is water shortage during the summer season, as water drains very quickly through the close design systems, close installed drainage system. They are closing their outlets during summer season. So, as Korugodar sir mentioned that there is need to uh, install or need to install this control drainage system at their at second problem. And as scientists are facing nutrient losses, but farmers, what they are doing, they are closing the outlets during the fertilizer application period. So these are the few problems they are facing uh, during installation and as well as after installation of the drainage system. Next question.
Thank you, sir. Can we go for mold drain in paddy?
I am not getting your voice.
Can we go for mold drain in paddy crop?
Paddy crop. Oh, for that, one important condition, the soil should be clayey. Soil should be clayey. And actually, mold drain, paddy crop requires ponding of water, isn't it? So I think to maintain the ponding water, um, subsurface drainage can help because that is slowly drainable, but mold drainage is very fast drainage method. So I think it will not work because it will leach or drain the water, all drainage, all surface water within 1 to 1.5 days. So we cannot maintain the ponding condition in paddy. So I think it will not work. Okay, next.
Next, why clay tile performance is better than PVC pipes?
Clay tiles.
Yes, sir.
Actually, this was the study of Vasantrao Naik Krishi Vidyapit in 1994. Just I explained their results, what they have got. But um, my opinion is that that technology is nowadays obsolete. Oh, but still, yeah, if you want to know the reason, because clay tiles are 1 to 2 feet length pipes, and what they have used that time, in between two joints, they have used the porous material, filter material, and through that water drain was very fast, and due to that they recorded the drain out period was very less in clay tile drainage system as compared to perforated corrugated PVC pipe and rigid perforated PVC pipes. Yeah, this might be the reason, but I don't know exactly. But I feel it should be the reason. Okay, next question.
Can we harvest drainage water and reuse? If yes, what parameters will you consider before reusing the drainage water?
Okay, very nice question. Such systems are also we have installed at our one farm, Zadawadi farm, in Pune. There was a hilly area, and at the base of hills, plain area was there, and water is always seeping, and that land was totally waterlogged in rainy season. And in that situation, we have installed drainage system there, and that water we are collecting in rainy season. You know that. You better know that in hilly area, the rainfall or water availability is very good in rainy season, but not available in summer and winter season. That and in rainy season, the excess water logging creates problem to crop, and in summer and winter season, less water availability also create a negative impact on crop growth. That we have minimized by using the drainage system. We have installed drainage system there, and rainy water, whatever seepage is coming from a hilly area, that we have collected through drainage system, and we have stored that water in 1000 1 crore size capacity, 1 crore liter capacity pond, and that water is sufficient for growing the crops throughout the year. We can use, but that site was waterlogged. But in case of saline soils, we can consider the irrigation water quality parameters if it comes within the irrigable water, the EC, pH, SAR, if they are pH also, pH, EC, and SAR, and chloride sulfates, if they are within the permissible limit, we can use it. We can use it, no problem, because with after 3 to 4 years, that water is irrigable. I have shown you in my presentation that our site initial ECE of water was 20 near about, but after 4 years it becomes 3.36, and now it is within one. So we can reuse it. If water shortage is the problem, we can collect that water in pond or well, and we can reuse that water for irrigation, no problem, because some nitrates are leaching, and they we can again use for the crop growth also. Okay, next.
Why EC and ESP is maximum drop in case of coarse filter than synthetic filters?
Yeah, this is a good question actually, because filter in our site, the SSD with core sand filter perform these results actually because of um, better drainage coefficient, because we are providing the filter material upper above that pipe 10 centimeter, and below that pipe even 10 centimeter, isn't it? So, due to this filter material, the drain discharge is observed was better as compared to other systems, and that's why the drop was very high. The similar recommendation, actually, the SSD with core sand filter has performed best. This recommendation has also given by the Marathwada Krishi Vidyapit during 1994, and similar results we have recorded at our site also. Our system has installed. We had installed our system in 2001, and after 10 years, I have re-excavated that system and seen the sand was same as I have installed. So that will not change, because as even Dr. Khalid Honkar Sahab mentioned that clay soils never detach particles. If detached, they are always in suspension mode. They will easily drain out of the that drainage pipe to the drainage water. So due to these things, the drop was recorded very high in SSD with core sand filter. Next.
Mold drainage system may be affected by shrinking and swelling of black cotton soil. What should we do in that condition?
Yeah, swelling and shrinkage is very common, isn't it? In case of vertisol or black soil. But it is not affecting, because I have just installed system, and as compared to perforated pipe, now that system is performing good. It is not problem swelling shrinkage, because cracks were formed and water is because below that there is no outlet in vertical soil. If we are providing artificial outlets, then the water definitely go there, and water we can able to drain the excess water from the soil. Swelling shrinkage is not a problem, not creating problem to mold drainage system.
Thank you.
Next.
How much HP tractor is required to draw mold flow?
Actually, what depth you are needed, it depends upon the depth. As per the international guidelines, the depth of mold drainage varies from 40 to 75 centimeter. We have tested with 60 HP, 60 HP, then 65 HP, 72 HP. But with 60 HP, we can go up to 50 to 52 centimeter depth. This is also very good depth. We can get with a 60 HP tractor. But if you need 60 and more depth, then we need more than 65 or sometimes 72 HP tractor. We are now here using more than 65 HP tractor for mowing operations.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
next.
Thank you. In most of drainage system design, we are
Mhm.
not considering the crop as a parameter. Is
Yes,
drainage
yes.
systems are crop specific?
No, crop is important. Crop should be considered. Crop should be considered. What is cropping pattern? Because sugarcane is deep rooted crop, soybean is shallow rooted, vegetables are shallow rooted. Throughout the year, which crop you are growing, that is important. And which crop according to crop, sugarcane is a deep rooted crop, so your system should be deeper. If you install a shallower system, then roots will enter in that system, and that system will block in future. And we have observed these conditions in our area. By installing shallower system, the roots of sugarcane are inserting, entering in that perforated pipes, and they were blocked. That's why crops should be considered. Because if some farmer is eager to take horticulture crops, then depth is also important. If you take 1 meter, then horticulture crops, root will go there and they can block the system. So crop is important. Why not? Water management practices are also considered while designing the drainage system, because these can affect the drainage coefficient.
Thank
This
you, sir.
should be considered. This should be considered.
Sir, next question is, what are the effects of bad drainage on crop growth and soil condition?
Bad drainage means without drainage. Am I right? So bad drainage. The best disadvantages of bad drainage is that soil will not bring to field capacity as early as possible without drainage. And that condition is very important for crop growth, because at that condition, soil and water ratio is maintained. Water availability is started at that time, and nutrient availability is also starts at the field capacity. Why we record higher yield in drip irrigation? This is only the field capacity, because soil is maintained always at field capacity. But without drainage, without as a bad drainage is there, we cannot bring the field capacity condition as early as possible. And with a bad drainage, we can face different pest and disease problem, even root rot diseases, uh, uh, um, uh, even root problems are there. A lot of problems will occur when bad drainage is there. But the field capacity condition is creating very good with the drainage system. That's why drainage in waterlogged or saline and sodic soil is necessary, or is must, I can say must, for increasing the crop productivity. Next.
Thank you, sir. The last question is, mold drainage is more costly, then why farmers should accept that technology?
Which?
Mold drainage is costly, more costly.
Oh, no, no, no. Mold drainage is low costly. Mold drainage, actually, those who have asked, mold drainage requires only 4,000 per hectare. Subsurface drainage requires more than 1 lakh per hectare. And surface drainage requires more than 30,000 per hectare. Nowadays, this mold technology is very low cost, and that's why in our area, farmers are willing to install and willing to use this drainage system.
Thank you,
But
sir.
if somebody wants to use for, if somebody has no economic problem, I will suggest they should go with perforated pipe, because this is a its life is very high, more than 25 years. Even it can work up to 100 years. If money is not the concern, then you can go with this system. But even after the using subsurface drainage system, if we use more drainage in between two pipes, that also help the farmer. Here farmer are using that technology also. In between two pipes, they are using mold drain technology, and that will help to increase the porosity of the soil through cracking of the soil, and that's why they will the farmers are reclaiming their soil within short period of time.
Thank
Okay,
you, sir.
next.
Thank you, sir. Now we'll move to the concluding session. I am very much thankful to Dr. Rathod, sir, for your efforts you had taken to present your experience with us. As we got review from the participant that we should include the case studies and experience of the experts in the session. Now I hope participant got satisfied with today's lecture. I am also thankful to all the participants for their patience. We crossed the limit of time today, but I'm apologizing for that behalf of the CAAST CSAWM project, and we will try to complete our session within time from onwards. Thank you all for your patience and cooperation during the session. And now, with the permission of the organizer, I'm ending the session here. Our afternoon session will be at the 4 p.m., which will be on the selection of material for subsurface drainage system, drainage machinery, and installation, operation, and maintenance of the drainage system. And our eminent speaker is Mr. K.D. Shinde, sir, which is manager in infra business development at Astral Polytechnic Limited, Sangli. So please be present on time. Thank you all.